G'day guys, Beachy here from Drifta. So we've got a pretty cool walk around video of some work we've done to this vehicle here. So this vehicle here is a Mitsubishi Fuso Canter. So yeah, fully four-wheel drive off-road rig. So as you can see, she's pretty nice vehicle, very capable, and yeah, set for travels anywhere around Australia, I'd say. So yeah, so basically what we've done on this vehicle is we fitted out the canopy on the back. So it's what we would class as one of our tray back canopy fit outs. So obviously the difference being is yeah, because it's a bigger vehicle, it's a bigger canopy and it's higher off the ground, and there's a few differences from your standard four-wheel drive kind of tray back fit out. So we'll just open it up and have a bit of a look. Okay, so yeah, so what we've got here is this is a fully customized, individually designed fit out for this particular customer. So as with everything we do here at Drifta, every install we do is specifically designed for every customer, what vehicle you've got, what kind of fit out you want, and yeah, what gear you want to incorporate in there as well. So yeah, this is the passenger side. So generally with these kind of fit outs, the passenger side is what we call like the kitchen side, because obviously it's like the off-road side, and generally this is where people like to have their fridge and their food prep and that kind of stuff all built in. So yeah, we'll just start at the front here. So upright bar fridge. These are very popular in a lot of four-wheel drive and van fit outs at the moment. They just work really well because they're a lightweight fridge. This one's a Dometic. We also use the Bushmans as well as a few other brands. They're nice and lightweight. They've got a small footprint area, so they don't take up a lot of room, and they're just super easy to access because obviously you just open the door and then you've got full access to everything inside the fridge. All right, so yeah, love the upright bar fridges. I've got one in my four-wheel drive as well, so yeah, really vouch for them. And this in this kind of fit out, they work really well. So obviously you can see we've got another fridge here. So this is a standard chest fridge which is on a drop slide. So yeah, this customer obviously doing some big trips. It's a two-people vehicle, so there's just the two of them on the road. So this is the daily use fridge, and then this one here, they're going to use this as a freezer. So rather than have, you know, you could potentially have two upright fridges, but these guys, I think they already had this fridge. So, so yeah, having the drop slide for your freezer stuff, because you don't need to get in and out of it quite as often, works really well. So yeah, the clear view easy slide. So it slides out nice and easy, and then it drops down like so, and you're into your fridge. So yeah, drop slides are cool, and all fits in there really nicely. So yeah, up here, obviously this is a little 12-volt oven. This is the Travel Buddy, the original 12-volt ovens. So yeah, just secured in there, nice and easy to get to, and that's all hardwired to the battery system as well. So what we've got here is we've done a full 12-volt install on this fit out as well, which we'll get into a bit later. But because of the height of the doors, we put these strip lights on the doors, but to make it easier for the customers, we put an on and off light here. Okay, so you can easily turn the lights on and off. These lights actually have an amber and a white function, but if you want to change it, you just got to pull the door down, and you can switch the buttons over, and now it's on that amber light instead of the white. So yeah, it was just a cool idea just to have the switch there, nice and easy, to save having to pull the door up and down all the time. This here is a remote switch, so we've got a 240-volt inverter built in here, so we can turn the inverter on from here. Oh, wrong button. That one. So the inverter is turned on, and then that powers through to a couple of double GPO outlets. There's one on this side and one on the other side. So yeah, so when you need to do your cooking, like these guys are using an induction cooktop, and also they want to run a coffee machine as well. So this power here is all for that, plus any other 240 items. And we've actually put a little battery gauge on here as well. So we put a 200 amp hour lithium battery in this install, and the battery itself has a Bluetooth function, so you can connect to the battery off your smartphone or your smart device. But also this here replicates the information that you would get off that. So rather than having to log in and you know, find your phone and all that sort of thing, the gauge is there, which tells you the percentage of your battery and your net amps, which is how much is coming in and out. So yeah, and yeah, the 12-volt, all the gears mounted around the other side, so I'll get to that a bit later on. So here we've got Drifta slide out table. So obviously the tables can be used as a bench. So in the morning, if you just want to make a quick coffee, you can plug it in just and use the table like this. Or of course it comes out and there's a full set of legs under the table there. So all right, so there is your freestanding table. So you can sit around that, use it for food prep. It's all fully adjustable, so you can adjust the height up or down, and if you're on uneven ground, you can also adjust the legs so they sit nice and level. Okay, so we've got a couple of storage drawers here. All right, and then another one here. So with any of these bigger, like four-wheel drive trucks, let's call them, obviously the vehicle height is much higher than a four-wheel drive, so straight away you've got this height challenge. And then the canopies are normally bigger as well. So in most of the fit outs we do, we normally incorporate some sort of storage for a ladder. So here at the back we've got this slot, which this slot goes straight through to the other side, which is where these guys are going to put their chairs and things, and also a ladder. So we've got a ladder here I can just set up. So then if you if you've got your taller drawer you need to look in, you're up here. Like next to the travel buddy, we've got like a storage shelf as well, so it gives you access to that, and obviously the space on top. So you've got a nice long storage space on here, which is good for poles or fishing rods, surfboards, things like that. But yeah, you need a bit of a ladder to get up here to be able to access that space. So it's just a bit of a given with a bigger vehicle like this. Okay, so all right, so yeah, so we've got the table, a couple of drawers, a couple of fridges, we've got the oven. All right, this here is a slide-out pantry. So this was an idea that the customers presented me with. I've never done this before. So I mean, of course, we've done a slide-out pantry before. So the pantry itself is fairly standard. Yeah, this is an open space. We supply, a shelf or two, which are adjustable and can be positioned wherever you like. So this is ideal for dry food storage. You can put cups and plates in there. You'd have space at the bottom, and then you'd have two shelves, which works really well. And it slides in and out nice and easily. This piece on the end here, so this is a neat little function which, yeah, like I say, these customers presented me with. So this here is a little drop down bench, like so. All right, adjustable leg. So we've just got a nice little bit of prep bench space here, and then we've got also an extension at the end there as well. Okay, so yeah, coffee machine, coffee, everything's on the go in the morning, nice and easy. You've got your table as well. There's also, in this fit out, we've got a second table built into the other side, so of course you could bring that around and set that up here as well. So there's a massive amount of food prep area with this with this particular design we've done for these guys. So yeah, this was a bit of a challenge, never done this before. Yeah, so obviously, it's quite a narrow little bench, but it's sized based on the size of the pantry, and then obviously we're trying to fit in all these other items as well. So there's always a compromise there on space of how things are going to work. But I reckon that is just super quick and easy to set up, and super handy. So yeah, cool idea. Really happy to have done that one. So easy to put away. Just a little over center latch on the back there, and then an adjustable leg, and then it just slides away like so. Okay, so yeah, Drifta table, same sort of deal. A couple of buttons, and that just slots away. So it's literally a matter of seconds just setting up all the things that you need there. So yeah, this is the passenger side, let's call it the kitchen side. Yeah, fully customized. These customers, they've been through our website, they watched the videos, they knew what we did, and they basically come to me with this general idea, and then together we work together to make it all fit and work and function. Yeah, and this is it, come up really well. So yeah, so we'll move around to the other side. Yeah, so this is the driver's side. So as you can see, this side here is more of a bulk sort of storage space. Okay, so again, we've got the slot here. This is the one that runs through to the other side where the ladders and the chairs and things like that are going to go. The second table I mentioned is here. Okay, so just stored there. All right, so you've got the legs. It's exactly the same as the table on the other side. So there's two nice big tables. which is great. There's a couple of smaller storage areas here, like slots. I think, you know, one's for cassette toilet, and the other one's for, you know, bags of certain things. The size of all these compartments is made to suit the gear that these guys had, so fully customized as always. And then, yeah, 3 nice big drawers here. Okay, so as you can see, there's like a massive storage in these drawers. All right, and there's a little drawer at the front here. So yeah, so lots of storage there, you know, for the sort of smaller items. And then on top here, we've got this nice big flat area. We've built some tie down points in here, some flush tie downs. Okay, some little spring loaded tie downs, which are really neat. And yeah, we've got back access to the shelf unit close to the travel buddy from this side as well. And we put a lip around that so things don't fall through, but it also means you've got access to all that space behind the travel buddy as well. So keeping it open on both sides is a really good idea with that space, otherwise things might get lost and tucked in behind the oven. And then just in here, there's a removable hatch, and in there is where we've got all the 12 volts. So in there, there's what have we got? There's a 40 amp DC to DC charger, 200 amp hour lithium battery. There's a big compressor and the inverter, the 2000 watt inverter, and there's also a MPPT solar controller. So the DC to DC does have a built-in solar controller, but on the roof of this vehicle we put a large, it's like a 400 amp hour high voltage solar panel, so it'll charge the battery really quick, but it puts out too much current for the standard DC to DC solar controller, so we put in a larger separate MPPT just for that solar panel. So, and again, yeah, around this side we've got you know, switches here for the lights again, compressor, your 240 outlets, and there's some more 12 volt outlets here. There was a series of 12 volt outlets on the other side actually, which I forgot to show you. But yeah, super cool, super happy with this job. Great customers to work with, had a really good time. And yeah, so these bigger vehicles, more of an expedition style vehicle, they're becoming more and more popular. You know, we're doing different things here at Drifta all the time. You know, we'll basically do whatever you need, whatever vehicle you've got, we can work with. So we're very accommodating, very flexible, and we're just happy to have a go. And we're pretty sure you'll be pleased with the results of what we do. So yeah, whatever you need, please feel free, send us a message, get in touch. Any comments, any questions, just get in touch with myself. It's mark@drifta.com.au. And yeah, thanks for your time. Cheers guys.